All right, Monday morning. After my 3-day fast, how'd it go? Went all right. Every time I was hungry, it lasted maybe like 5 or 10 minutes, and then that feeling kind of went away, and you're able to deal with it with no problem. And like I said before, you never really get hangry. You just get a little hungry, and it's easy enough to fight it off and have some water or your black coffee or whatever and keep going. Last night I definitely ate more than I planned on. I went for the 24-ounce sirloin instead of an 8-ounce filet. I definitely had my side salad. I definitely had a little bit of coffee on the ride home, and I definitely had 2 fat bombs before I went to bed. So after all that food, I was up a little bit from yesterday, and I weighed in this morning at 175.6, which is 0.2 down from my low from like 9-10 days ago. So the overall low through this fast was yesterday morning at 174.8. And I think the 175.6 this morning will probably creep down throughout the week. There was just a lot of food last night right before bed. A lot of salt, trying to get that in there. So that's that. Would I do it again? Yep, absolutely. I think there are benefits of fasting that go way beyond the weight aspect of it, as far as just health benefits and things like that. So I'm sure I still got all of those. When will I fast again? I don't know. Probably not for a little while at this point. 3 days is pretty solid. You probably shouldn't do a fast that long more than every few months. So I'm going to go on a little bit different routine for the next 3 weeks. Still doing the keto, if you want to call it that. Low carb, if you want to call it that, whatever. I will be basically eating my ground beef and eggs. I really seem to like those meals. They go down pretty easy. It's a good amount of protein. It's a decent amount of fat. I get the grass-fed beef, so that's a little better. I buy the better eggs, so all the fats in there are fairly decent. But what I am doing this time is I'm throwing in quite a bit of protein shakes, like probably a good 3 a day anyways. I'm trying to keep my protein up at 300 plus per day, aiming for about 2 grams per pound. So that seems pretty high, which it is. I just want to see how it works. I want to see what happens. So I'm still keeping the carbs low. I'm going to be getting in a little bit more calories. The goal is still to drop weight, but I got to give it time to work. So I figure 3 weeks, I should know what's going on. Like I said, still no carbs. There's going to be only fat that's going to be coming in is through the beef and eggs. I'm not going to be adding any fat bombs. I am even going to ditch the coffee because I like to throw my heavy cream in there, and that can add a substantial amount by the time I have my 2 or 3 coffees a day. So I'm going to eliminate those. So the fat should be pretty controlled between the beef and the eggs. Protein should be highish, and we'll see what happens with that. All right, that's it for now. 3-day fast in the books. I don't know if I'm going to push 4 next time. Maybe we'll just go back to the one long one every once in a while. We'll see. Let's get through these 3 weeks first. See how that goes. Peace.